Ishnu Daldiev. All right. I'll go re-up on this fire buff and then kill some stuff. Warped peons. My thumb is wrapped up because I cut myself and got a boo-boo. So that feels awkward. Cue me. Head up north. It's probably faster to fly. And then run over there. So I got all the new fuel lines run. The fuel supply lines. I just need one fitting and then I can connect it to the fuel filter. And then I'll start driving the truck around. Alright, let's head up there. I'm gonna go kill some stuff. The wife is at her girlfriend's, so don't have. She's gonna be gone for a bit. Keep giving me that buff. Oh, I gotta go up there. I gotta kill that stuff up there. I got a lot to kill. I might have to take this tape off my thumb because it feels weird. Try to cast something on me, big dog? That's fine, you do that. I'll come over here. Clear these guys out. Forgot I had a whole bunch of those scrolls. Make myself 1600. Yeah, make myself real strong. Like,
I'm out of range.
Too bad there's no scroll of hit rating. Got a lot of power now, but if I keep getting dodged, it's not really doing anything. All three of them sleeping. All three CP babies. I'll go back for him. There it is. Haragoth. Act 4. Or Act 5 of Diablo 2. Big money, no whammies. Give me a blue or an epic world drop. Oh wow, he actually gave me a blue. And sword. That might go for something. Filthy blood elf. Alright, I need to take this off. It's messing me up. Where's the end of it? I don't know. Ow. sliced right down my fingy, my thumb. Golly. Mage, it sucks that you're up here, because I also want to kill this thing. I can't invite you to a group because it's classic. I should have tried to invite that dude. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Good. I'd feel bad for taking the tag if I actually got it. Well, they all despawned. Oh. Oh, sucks.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Is it bad because I was up there for a while? You know, I missed the first tag before the mage showed up, technically speaking.
It is too far away. I can't do that yet. Not enough energy.
Golly. Ooh, get close to 2K. I am pretty well stacked with buffs, though.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
These critical strikes are feeling quite nice, I must say. and get deleted. That is a thing that'll happen. This squirrel is on fire. Golly. This feels almost like cheating. How strong the druid feels right now. WoW's got such incredible sounds. Arakoa feathers. Let's head down that way. Got an escort quest down there. That's a parry. That's a parry. Hey, finally. That's a double dodge. Nice. Where's this? Entrance at? Bitch, right there. Oh, belay. Oh, excuse me. And there it is. That's substantial.
Not ready yet.
Is he down inside of there? I think he is. Don't think he's up here.
I don't have enough energy.
Alright, time to destroy the population. Decimate the populace of the Arakoa. Mine are slightly better, but those are pretty good. $1,600. Almost halfway there. $2,000, and we're getting into big crits now. A lot of light feathers. Got 16. 12 Erico feathers. Oh, I wonder what the add-on is. Let me see something quick.
I need to get closer.
It sounds so good. Like, can Blizzard add something to their launcher where it's just their ambient sound, their music throughout the zones? That's all you can need to play. Sin stats, retail. Wang bar, I think it is. Darn. We're gonna try this one. We'll look later.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Excuse me.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
How dare.
Not enough energy.
There we go. All the sleepy babies. That guy got rinsed. Nice. How many you got? 19. Okay. Easy.
Not enough energy. Don't have enough energy.
Damn, that's a substantial hit.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
5 more, we're getting there. 44% chance for a bird to have a feather. There you go.
I didn't hear the battle net come on. How long you been on?
About 40 minutes.
Shit.
I've been just farming these Arakoa feathers. Cause my god, 44% chance for a bird to drop a feather is pretty wild.
Right. Been farming leather and shadow and cloth.
Found a chest and I got a blue one-handed sword out of it.
Nice.
For level 52, so
No.
yeah. A fell iron or fell bound chest, whatever. For a drop from pre-BC.
I ran out of rested XP finally.
I am close. I have just over 1 bubble left. Figured these feathers will remove all the rest of it. since I've farmed about 4 bars of experience out here, and I have 27 out of 30 feathers.
Jeez.
Not enough rage.
I refreshed my buff when I came out here, and all I've been doing is just the Ericoa kill quest and collecting feathers, and I have 18 minutes left on the buff.
It is really crazy how not XP friendly questing is. Or as far as like getting it done and moving on.
I mean, if you can get into kind of a mindless groove killing stuff like these mass kill quests, it's the XP does pile up pretty quick, but
yeah,
it does take a minute.
Not enough energy.
Greetings, sir and/or ma'am.
I see Bois has released a new shop mount that is fully customizable.
Except for you can't put like, what do you call it? The auction house or repair or transmog thing on it. So
No,
it's not
no
fully
vendor
customizable.
NPCs.
It's like you're already paying for it. Make it really customized.
I didn't even look at
But hang on.
I didn't see it had anything. I didn't even know
I
that was
will
in
sell
there.
it. I'll sell it to you with one single picture of one of its heads that you can give it.
Yeah, so it's like a tiger or a.
I don't have enough energy.
I'll have to look at this thing.
Not enough energy.
I do wish they had a bit more customizable druid forms.
Yeah.
I have 36 light feathers on me right now, if you ever need one.
I got
Goodbye.
16, but I will always take them from you. They are really cheap on the auction house. Miraculous.
It's probably because they drop from starter zone to end game. Hey.
Yay.
Now you should be able to acquire them a lot easier.
It's too far away.
Priests in Sod. I was watching a video earlier. I forgot just how stupid strong they are. Because they, you have all your little summons that spawn. And they all add a different debuff to the target and weaken it a lot. And you just melt everything around you.
So is Season of Discovery just permanently in I guess its latest phase?
Yeah. I don't foresee them adding anything to it. They said it was not going to be supported anymore. But then a couple streamers decided they were going to start doing stuff in it. Oh, now it's popular again for a little while. So I got my fuel lines on the truck all run. There's one more piece that I need. I gotta wait for it to come in tomorrow. And I only cut 2 fingers.
Ooh. Ian in an interview has stated that they are considering looking at the great dilemma of the Mythic Raid lockout issue for potentially after Hall of Fame closes.
What do you mean, reducing the lockout?
Flexing it, maybe?
No, they
Well, you
said
said reduce lockout.
they're content with keeping it flex, but possibly making it just a personal, making it like the loot lockout for heroic and all that.
Oh, so you
After-
yourself aren't
You're
locked
not going
out
to be
the
limited
full...
to one ID.
Okay.
So if you kill the first boss and all shit goes to hell, you're not just cucked out of a week.
That would be nice.
Honestly, and I'm honestly fine with it coming after the Hall of Fame closes, because that's it. Everyone's gotten, all 100 guilds have gotten, or 100 plus a few extra have gotten their moment of glory. You proved it. You're in the top 100 in the world. What else is here?
Not ready yet. Not enough energy.
And his only issue with the whole idea of a split lock of a personal lockout is pretty much answered. He answered himself by making it after Hall of Fame closes. Because they would have to consider a lot about the loot structure. Because obviously, the the high end players would extremely affect how splits are done
Oh,
and gearing for the CE players.
Few more minutes. I want to run and redo the XP buff.
okay.
I'm down to 8 minutes right now.
Need a target.
Another news, I'm finally getting map coordinates, so I can finally read off. I can finally understand where all those Wowhead comments are telling me to go.
And I hope they make it like, okay, user-friendly map coordinates.
Oy, oy, oy.
I can't do that.
Here's a, oh, is that a, no, that's just a, oh, this is, called Stone Gazer's Blood. A cure for Zahila may not be, surely you have that one, you want to say.
Can you? Yeah, I was gonna say, can you try sharing it?
My ability isn't ready yet.
Are you Aldor or Scryer?
I
I've
didn't pick one yet.
I think it's an Aldor quest.
Okay. How many do you have right now? 6? Here, hold on a second.
Oh, they're tradable. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I just realized. I do say I wish in retail the druid feral druid DPS was more like it used to be. I'm gonna go get my buff.
Okay.
where you can just stack your dots and then let it rip. Or just go straight Ferocious Bite. I know that was one build for a while, where you would be able to just combo
Or go
point
all hot
Ferocious
top.
Bite. Yeah, either all bleeds or just straight Ferocious Bite damage.
Fish, I'm afraid we must go back to your Discord
Okay.
because Greg is sitting there
Oh.
all alone. I will be back. We're playing this Deadlock.
We'll be here. Actually, I got 2 quests a turn, and this might actually ding me, hopefully. Or it'll only give me 1%. Yeah, I wish Blizzard let you pick, like maybe give druids a quest where you had to do some symbiosis thing with different animals out in the world and be able to pick what form you wanted to utilize.
Kind of like Shadowlands with the what was it? The winter. What was the Night Fae? You could pick your. There's a certain kind of form. Like
Yeah, your little run fast form. Yeah, I wish you were able to do that. Don't worry, that did not
Missed
level
that
me.
blink ability so bad. The priest that got me through so many boss mechanics, just being able to like blinking through a mechanic like a wall of fire that's coming your way or something.
Hello. See you around.
Big stretches. And do that. Job's done.
Twerp, twerp.
Good day to you. Safe travel.
Trying to clear out my bags. Too much shit piling up.
Hey there. See you later.
Okay. Oh, my fingy. Right on the index finger. Center of my thumb. Center of my index finger. Right on the fingerprint. Ooh.
A double.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. I can't do that yet.
Wasn't sure if he needed it or not, but apparently he did. Ooh, so the girl that did some of my artwork, well, all of my artwork for streaming, I let her know I was looking for some emotes and stuff because I don't really have anything for anybody to utilize in chat. And I sent her some pictures of the dogs and stuff, and the 3 she sent back are so incredibly adorable. The sweet girls. They look so innocent.
And you know the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, right here I'm hearing music that is the same as in Act 5. The Haragath. Only when I'm inside the buildings, though.
Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum, bum.
That really nice, that horn that they use, French horn, maybe.
Isn't ready yet. Need knowledge.
Now I am officially out of rested.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah. Time to park these guys for 2 more months.
Right. How many extra feathers do you got?
2 right now.
Okay.
I can't do that yet. Not enough energy. It is too far away.
I get dazed so much.
All right. All I need is 2 more.
I has 2 more.
Get those.
Look at that. Huzzah. Just,
Quick.
yeah, just outside of here, we got the
Vessels.
things to collect.
Vessels.
Yeah. Vessels. Thanks, Fire Buff.
I wonder if this is where they got get wrecked from. A wrecked warrior. Or if it was like a nod to it.
Nothing up here.
Some of them just explode and you don't get credit. That sucks.
Okay, I won't hit that one. That's enough parries out of you, bitch.
Yay.
Get wrecked.
It is too far away.
Okay. Love being able to charge up cliffs and stuff. It's convenient.
Yeah, I like being able to do the clever use of game mechanics.
There's one in here. One just spawned over her. Oh, there's two of them.
Ready and fresh and ready to explode.
2 spawn right here. Oh. Oh. Ow, my fingies.
They both blew up.
Another one out front here. Oh, you got it. And over in this little broken piece.
I'm not very delicate with these. Fourth one blew up in the row.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Get wrecked. Opa. That one hit me.
Ooh, I see sparkles.
There's-
Good.
My sparkle sense is tingling. Oh, it's my birthday month. I warned the one guy I work with. He was like, next month. I could be super hateful and get away with it because it's my birthday month.
It's my special day. Okay.
Huzzah. Do you need the... Yeah, you need the iron chop help.
I have risk.
Heard
I
that.
need this. I need this eye. That's a little bit northwest of the eye.
Oh, yeah, that's...
I have veil risk or something.
Yeah, it's up on the platform.
We'll take that and watch.
Long run out that spiral tree.
I should be able to scoot past everybody with whatever that spell is.
Your dogs are freaking out. All 3 of mine are passed out in the chair behind me.
Alright, easy enough. So get that dog tail that actually has a tail. Or did you get it? Or
No, I didn't get it yet.
for some reason it didn't show up for me, so that's why I didn't. No, I'm talking about the crystal ball thing.
Oh yeah, I already got those.
Okay.
I think I already turned it in when I ran down and got re-up my buff.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm done with these here. Got to get the dog tail, and then south of there is the warped peons. Which I don't think you have that quest.
That was part of the wand quest. I did that one already, but I'm not far. Like, I didn't go any further after that.
Did you do the escort quest by the dog?
Escape from firing point? No.
Yeah. Sweet. Why did this guy just randomly turn and hit me and then immediately daze me? 10 out of 10. I get dazed so much it feels like I'm on my hunter.
One thing I miss probably more than a lot was druid, the wild charge, being able to do just a leap, kind of like the rocket jump stuff.
I'm out of range.
I was able
Yeah.
to get past so many different things with that.
Yeah, I definitely I like the wild charge. Even just running around in travel form, you can use wild charge, gives you a little leap forward. Charge 2 enemies, leap to enemies, jump around in moonkin form or resto. I think you can actually warp to someone.
Yeah, like a reverse life grip. There he is.
There he was.
There she goes. We'll do this escort quest, and I'm actually gonna have to go soon because we're going to dinner with a friend.
Okay. Hour and a half, not bad.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
These things kind of hurt a little bit. Oh, that's what people are farming here. Oh.
Oh, I was already kind of empty. Oh, there's you.
Oh boy. Let's do this.
I am honored.
Let's go, girls. Boom, boom,
Goddess bless you.
I casually stroll out of here.
Oh, I can't wait to be out here. Nice and slow.
I like the cello in this zone.
Yeah. You sure you're ready? Take a moment, because I'm really anxious to get out of here. Now, don't sprain that dainty ankle. I wish Blizzard had a thing in that they would do that would like you can have all of their zone music as background music, but not have to worry about being in game at all.
Yeah, something besides like YouTube.
Oh, she heard some. She's got some hustle when she's not in a hurry.
Which kind of makes no sense. They were completely out of danger, but I'm just not going to give you the benefit of it yet.
I want to see her switch into bird form and fly away. Oh, look who's got a skedaddle to her now. Convenient.
Yeah, she's got full mount speed.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab these peons and then turn some stuff in. Enjoy
I'll
your
let you later.
dinner. Oh,
One strange tip I learned when I remember, like, if you're in the inn, like, the exact position that you put yourself when you press the make it your home, that's the direction it faces you whenever you hearth there. So, like,
Interesting.
alright, be back later.
I should be here.
Not enough energy. I'm out of range.
So peons up here. They're all on the outskirts. Okay. I might actually, instead of trying to do this, just pull them at range.
I don't have enough energy.
Let's go on the far side. Bone Chewer, Backbreaker, and Devastator. May not chew on my thumbs like I normally do, because probably hit that cut. And it'll hurt. My Devastator's dead. That's not really a good sign. Oh, we got peons. Okay. We got 3 peons. That was dumb.
That's still recharging. That ability isn't ready yet.
What's going on here? Am I like super low on ragers or haste or something? Cool. That's nice. There it is. problem. Let's see if there's any respawns. How many do I need left? 4 more. Horse dodge. Nope. Let them pass.
Not ready yet.
Wow. You ran pretty far. It's convenient. Heard that. You two are still passed out. I'm gonna have to feed you soon.
Hello. What brings you here? I am listening. Hello.
More in there. I'll wait till he's back. Got the peons. I'm listening. I'm gonna go turn these in. And fly to Shat, turn those 2 in. Actually, I think one more. What the hell was that? Winnie. What was that? What'd you do? Sounded like she knocked something over. There we go. There we go. More physical damage. Is that another escort quest? Fellow plans, no. Stop. Swap or put me out of... what are we doing? Waste all my mana having to reshift into aquatic form. I'm gonna daze me too. I gotta go pee-pee. Well, there's level 65.
How are you? Have a good one.
I don't really want to lose the hit rating. Saga bonus, I get 10 agility, 23 agility, 23 strength. There's actually quite a bit, aside from the hit rating. 12. It's 18 hit rating. I get more agility, more strength, more stam.
See you later.
I'll see if it feels like a big difference. It might not.
I am listening. What brings you here?
Vessels of power.
Greetings. Be careful. Good luck, friend.
Already 10% in. Pretty substantial. Druid's feeling good. I really gotta pee. I'm gonna hop on the flight path, and I gotta go make it a pee-pee. Alright. BRB. I really gotta pee. Alright. We're back. All the girls made peepees. As they should. Hi, Maple. All the girls make it a peepees. Guess I can start gathering stuff in here too. Oh, let me damage. Slave pens and blood furnace. Let's do Alder's Rise. Actually, Winnie, you haven't laid down on the bed in a minute as you push me out of the way. Open. Oh, nothing that great. Over 600 G's. Feels like
You have lost prey, so I have come to refill the void.
all's right with the world.
Ah, I see you got a dog came up.
Yeah. Show all three of the girls when they're passed out back there. The wife's not home, so they're gonna be pretty much stuck in here.
In ye old standard fashion of, Father, we are lonely.
Yep, we shall sleep back here next to you.
Krona kai Christor. Gaionis aka.
Fell armament. 1 second. What's going on with this? It's supposed to be working. Cat, I'm gonna kick you. You keep getting under my feet like that. Ooh. Okay.
I see Blizzard has released a new short story.
Oh yeah.
Of one of the most greatest diplomacies of all time. Lothamar and the Amani General.
Latest videos.
Welcome. My name is Gideon Emery, and I voice Lorthamar in World of Warcraft Midnight.
My name's Keston John, and I voice Tarundo the Grizzled. Today we'll be reading The Bitter Truth.
Let us begin. Part 1. To the Brim. Oh, Liadrin, I hope you've amused yourself today. An invitation to meet you for a drink, and you send an Amani general in your stead. I suppose that's one way to arrange diplomatic talks. Oh yes, Guardian. Keep up the excellent work. Shorel Aran.
Ah, no. The Regent Lord in the flesh. Ah, this can't be a coincidence. Have I been deceived again by one of your people?
The both of us, outmaneuvered and ambushed. By a paladin, no less. How embarrassing for us both. Lady Liadrin promised you a drink after the summit, too.
She promised diplomacy. What she brought was this gourd. But we had no cups to drink it, so she said she would find some. And here you are. 2 cups, not 3. So she won't be joining us.
Why would she? She accomplished her mission. Bloodshed is forbidden on Haranir soil. So, now an Amani and a Sindorai must speak without violence. What exactly are we supposed to be drinking? That gourd does not look terribly, clean.
No idea. Allow me. Go. Whatever it is not meant for living creatures. Let's try it.
Of course.
A toast to being deceived.
And to surviving the consequences. That must be an acquired taste. Quite bitter.
Like licking a rotten pine cone. My name's Tarundo, War Advisor to Chieftain Zuljara. You, I already know. Lorthamar Theron, Regent Lord, shining leader of the Bejeweled Brigade. Ha.
Charmed. But I feel we've met before today. Under less happy circumstances, no doubt.
Ha. Your paladin friend. How much of this swill did she think we would need to become friends?
Friendship between Quel'Thalas and Zulaman. How optimistic. You know what your people did to her parents, I trust.
A brutal day. To forgive moments like that. Impressive. I admire her. So does Zuljara. So rare to meet someone of your kind who doesn't lie with every breath. With today as the exception.
She is indeed a better person than I.
Then let us drink to better people than you. And everything we admire about them.
Sinu Amanore. Perhaps she expects an empty gourd by midnight and a bargain of mutual aid struck by sunrise.
Ah, yes. The grand reveal from the Haranir. One people, one ancestry. Elf and troll alike. We are brothers and sisters. How silly our little squabbles all the rest. Ha. But that's rude of me. Hagar made a very good speech.
She did, though Zul'Jin didn't seem to think so. Will he come back from his tantrum, or will his childishness cost more Amani lives?
We will see. He doesn't bury his anger and deny it as cowards do.
Well, I suppose dignified behavior looks cowardly to those without it.
Agreed. Here, let me fill your cup again. I have always admired one thing about you people. The endless ability to lie to yourselves, The blood all washed from your hands, the dirt scraped from your fingernails, the streets swept fresh before you head off to your banquets and functions. Bunch of clean people standing around pretending they were never dirty, calling themselves dignified. Flimsy masks and so difficult to wear.
Oh, you sound envious. Tell me, will it trouble you when Zul'Jara has you commit some new atrocity? She must have learned well from her grandfather. It's been too long since I've seen Amani raiding parties pose dead innocents in creative ways. Perhaps she will turn to the old familiar style, summoning some ancient problem that my people must lay to rest once again. Or perhaps she will find a new approach to teach me her perspective on dignity. I am finding a taste for this brew.
I remember a particular atrocity well. Captured a knot of magisters and some high-ranking rangers. The chieftain back then always wanted to personally attend to important Quel'Dorei, to repay the hospitality done to him. He held quite a grudge. They lost arm, they lost eye. Some would call such treatment undignified.
You were there. When my comrades were butchered. When Zul'Jin painted himself with my blood.
You were right, Regent Lord. We have met before. And on we go. Goodbye for now.
Oh. Cool. That was neat.
Yep. All 3 parts are out, and I've been just enjoying them.
Oh, is there more to them? See the bitter truth.
All 3 should be posted under it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, well, I'll have to watch these 2 now.
Welcome. My name is Gideon Emery, and I voice Lorthamar in World of Warcraft Midnight.
And my name's Keston John, and I voice Tarunda the Grizzled. Today we'll be reading The Bitter Truth.
Chapter 2. A Toast. Yes, Regent Lord. I was there the day you were captured. Zul'Jin enjoyed himself too much. Let you escape. Cost me brothers that day. But I never hated him for it. Our war had seared his soul to ash long before you crossed his path.
Yes, I remember meeting you.
Figured you would eventually.
On a different day. Decades prior.
Elves have more years than me. Too many decades. And I would have been a child.
Indeed. An Amani boy in Zentamani village, perhaps. So, tell me, before they named you General, before they called you the Grizzled, in which village did you grow up, Tarundo? Is something wrong? You look troubled. In which village did you live? Perhaps that's the wrong question. If one was destroyed while you were a child, you would have to find shelter in many villages.
Such a clever elf you are. Yes, I grew up in Zentamani, as did many Amani children. Plenty of whom experienced the dignified ways of the High Elves. That does not mean you saw me there.
You specifically? No, I don't remember that. This would have been 60 years ago. What I remember most is what sent us to that village. The bodies decorating the caravans. civilians, children. Quite profane, even for the Amani. Had you done it to soldiers, it would have angered us. But to desecrate the common folk? You had our attention. And that of Ranger General Larissa Windrunner. Some in Silvermoon thought her soft on the Amani. All because she believed in proportional responses. The stories of our actions in the following days. It quelled those criticisms for many years. Thankfully, it was easy to track the raiders. Amateurish work. But then, cruelty is rarely employed by the competent. We followed them to what was your village, celebrating their grand victory. There must have been a full wagon of wine in that caravan. We watched them through the night, let them put themselves into a stupor. When sunrise came, we simply walked in. Was this not your village?
It was.
As I said, I don't remember you. I recognize your features, though. Not a child's features. Who in your family was among that raiding party? Your father? A cousin, perhaps?
An uncle.
He had your brow, your frame. Though not your sense of strategy. More's the pity. It was disappointing to capture the whole lot without taking a single wound. They even had a cache of our blades, yet were too drunk to use them. We had to find our satisfaction somewhere. I'm sure you understand.
I certainly do.
Do you remember how we executed them? How we made sure they felt exactly what those in the caravan had felt?
Hard to forget. It was a messy scene. But as you say, cruelty is rarely employed by the competent.
Your village harbored butchers and had paid the price.
Our blacksmith didn't harbor anybody. He simply cried out when you killed his meat. One of you made it so he never cry out again. And you'll remember the thatched buildings that you set aflame. Not empty.
A terrible thing, war.
I don't remember you either. I was 3, perhaps 4. You look like evil spirits, gleaming, shining blades, moving from one unarmed Amani to the next. You, completely invincible. Us, completely helpless.
Then we did our work well.
Quite well. The survivors fled, ran to Amanizar, and then, when grown, rallied to the banner of a warlord who promised every one of you would pay in blood. And you, in fact, did. As you said, a terrible thing, war.
A war that seems close to ending, finally. Your leader seems especially desperate these days. I never thought your people would be begging my people for aid.
Begging? Chieftain Zuljara never asked for anything. Liadrin offered her help freely, as did others, to fight our mutual enemy. You look unhappy. The Twilight's blade nearly finished the job you never could. All you had to do was watch. Just like we did when the Scourge carved your kingdom in half and told you. And on we go. Goodbye for now.
Welcome. My name is Gideon Emery. And I voice Lorthamar in World of Warcraft Midnight.
And my name's Keston John, and I voice Tarundo the Grizzled. Today we'll be reading The Bitter Truth.
Chapter 3, The Dregs.
Guardians, stay your hands. I'm all right.
I apologize deeply for breaking the truce we agreed to. It will not happen again. Not here.
Perhaps it's best that someone else ends our war for us. Neither of us deserves to win it.
Our drinks. Here, allow me.
Don't apologize. Not for something you don't regret.
But I do value civility, even toward my enemies.
There's that endless ability to lie to yourself. You even seem to believe it.
Believe what?
That my village harbored butchers, that the drunken man you executed was savages. Your people truly think your hands are clean, don't you?
So, your village was innocent. Filled with peaceful artisans and farmers and blacksmiths and nothing else. I do hope you can come up with something more convincing than that.
Oh, we had warriors. My uncle among them. And they had burned the caravan. But those tin stories from your leaders, you believed them. You were rangers. I thought you could tell lie from truth.
Good luck convincing me those bodies at the caravan did not exist. That their blood wasn't spilled.
Of course it was real. As was the pile of enchanted elven weapons on their wagons. What civilian caravan carried those? Did you truly never question the story you were told?
There were dead children.
Accompanying fast riders. Disguised as civilians. They have an unmistakable fighting method. Why do you think the raiders got so drunk that night? My uncle was honorable. He needed to wash the scene from his mind. They were debating what madness had led your people to take such a risk. What sort of mind thinks of using children as shields?
A certain warlord, from what I understand.
Yes, Zul'jin matched escalation with escalation.
And yet you're proud of joining him.
How can you not understand? Centuries of life beyond mine. Centuries more to go. And you still think either of us should look back on this war with pride? Maybe your Ranger General knew about the disguised fast riders. Maybe it was some field leader and we killed him that very day. But since children died, you needed us to be savages. Harder to fight when that vile stench of the day's tragedy was your own fault. Zul'jin loves such conveniences. Every drop of innocent blood spilled lit a fire in the belly of our people. It certainly sent me and others to Windrunner Village. Another massacre. What pride should I take from that? Should I feel shame for it? I never questioned my duties. Like you, I certainly could not have stopped him.
So now you're a general who never had the opportunity to choose for yourself. Interesting. What were you saying about lying to ourselves?
So easy to do, yes. The war is older than either of us. We lived in the hatred of generations past. We wiped out our enemy where we found them as our friends were wiped out in turn. Horrified by it and enjoying it in its season. We died for it. We'll learn to live with it. What else could any of us have done? Does it matter what our war is about today? Territory, or decades-old massacres, or just habit? We're both bound to it. Can't find our way out. We don't want to. I live for this war. Perhaps my time as warrior ends because we make peace. Or because we don't. But I won't live too long regardless. Time is cruel to your people in that way. From birth to death, my war won't last a fraction of yours. Has it felt like forever? How much longer can that dignity last?
Speak the truth. Your old village. Ordinary raiders, not monsters.
How can a child's memory know truth? We had warriors who roamed. If they knowingly massacred innocents, it would have been the first time. That's all I know. Tell Lady Liadrin I am glad she deceived me. This conversation was a true gift. But I must leave. Extinction awaits my people. At the hands of yours or others.
Perhaps it does. I wish you the outcome you deserve.
What a terrible curse. I will grant you one in return. I wish you the forever you think you want.
A terrible curse.
Ah, that went well.
The truth is often a bitter thing to accept.
And on we go. Thank you for joining us today. We hope to see you soon in World of Warcraft Midnight. Goodbye for now.
That's cool. Ooh, I like that. That was pretty good.
Still not getting Amani, though, as a playable race.
No. Unfortunate. But I believe there might be two different types of elves we'll be getting. A new type of elf for Horde and one for Alliance.
For the Alliance.
I will admit, I did get a chuckle at the... At what point will you be asking us to help with some millennia-old threat again? The subtlety of the new patch, like a fist in the face. Oh god, you're doing the worst quest in TBC.
Yep. Well, one of the two worst quests. There's the one to go walk around the caverns at time as well. Yeah, Monty would be a cool race to be able to play, but
Yeah. That said, I mean, you can still hold hope for the Amani per se, but we need to see some other race enter the fray at somewhere in this expansion. Someone that's more alliance orientated.
yeah.
There's naturally no way in heck any Amani would want to join the alliance.
Yeah. And Blizzard's not gonna drop a big gift like Amani trolls to Horde without giving Alliance something.
Yeah. I don't know, I do like that story sort of, in a short way, shows Lorthamar's humbling being in the Horde for so long.
So I was able to get through I finished the journal for hunts and for delves. I think the void incursion things though I need one more. I'm at 8 out of 9. Gotta get that done at some point. So I can finish off the Season 1 journal.
I have to admit, it's actually going to be a bit weird playing with a stagger now. Assuming they keep that defensive and don't make a whole different one because no one liked it.
Wonder what, because I heard rumors of possibly night elf or blood elf druids. Since they're not going to have the sun well, they're going to resort to nature for their power.
That's a 50-50.
7 front flips in a row.
9.
I wish we could, as druids, I wish you were able to go and do like some symbiotic relationship shit, do like a quest line to go through and do stuff and be able to actually switch your, your feral forms to creatures that actually already exist. So you don't need the crazy looks of them. Just let us go, mimic. Imagine being able to do a raptor for your cat form. I think that'd be pretty cool. Still get your bleeds and your chomps.
Yeah. Or at the very least, a regular stranglethorn tiger.
Yeah. Have the basic looking stuff you actually find out in the wild.
Because all the bones exist.
Yeah, I actually don't really like how incredibly unique the druid forms are, because I don't think it fits what the druids are actually like. It's one with nature, except for you're nothing like nature when you shift.
Trend form is approaching you rapidly to knock on your door.
Yeah, but who uses that anymore in retail? I think my favorite forms are Worgen. Worgen base cat and bear form, I think, are my favorite.
Yeah. Very good. Have I talked to you about the already unveiled, presumably, final, or at least probably either final boss or second last boss we'll be dealing with in Season 3?
No.
It looks like we're probably going to be dealing with Kithix, one of the Cathraxi generals of the old gods.
Is that the guy that the warriors got the sword from?
No, but he was one of the two that was sent to go kill Tyr, of which the second one was killed by Tyr, and that's where you got the sword from.
Okay.
He was just severely wounded and fled to Zoloman, where he found the Aegir and assimilated them. N'Zoth's wonderful bug buddies.
Yeah. Ooh, imagine being able to be a druid and have a beetle for your bear form. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
The only
Blizzard
reason
failed
it's
so bad.
hinted at him is a few. There are two things. One of them is a decor. Is not so much. It's an act. It's just a model of wall. So like the stained glass in Aberrus.
Yeah.
It basically just shows a picture of a stone carving of Ulatek effectively crushing a Thraxi or some type of Aekir. And pair that with one of the items she drops, which is a... I want to say it's a necklace? Yeah, Aekir Bane Reliquary. The Aekir fled before her vicious onslaught, but the rivers of venom left in her wake were indiscriminate. Which is implied. So, pretty much the running theory at the moment is Ulatek, or rather her venom, is basically all that is keeping Kithrex from reviving, which is buried beneath, and his grave is in fact buried right under Zolaman.
So we're gonna go kick the crap out of her. It's gonna
Inadvertently, basically, presumably give Xalatath the opportunity to resurrect him.
Greetings.
yeah.
Be careful.
So we're gonna
Light bless you.
devalue
Go with honor, friend.
her venom.
Need help? For the Alliance.
And ironically, it's one of those cascading. People will complain, "Oh, we're killing a jailer." Well, you know what? This jailer kind of also wants to destroy all of Azeroth, so we kind of don't get a choice in this. It's literally an unfortunate case where we end up killing the lesser of the two evils.
Forgot I was in queue for Blood Furnace. Cool.
You know, Tyler, there's actually one small positive about you being Drew, if you do stick with the Druid. I don't have to worry about having to worry about you for the great annoyance of contention for what will be Loot Council for the weapon, for the trinkets. Because, oh boy, there's an agility strength set for off of the second last boss for a weapon trinket combo. And I already hear the moaning of, but that's my abyss. Oh, but it's only, I'm sorry, it's your abyss if the weapon drops. Oh, but if they get it, that means they're just gonna get the weapon. Yes, I mean that's a given probably, but
What
c'est
what
la
is
vie.
what is the weapon?
Either a one-handed or two-handed axe with strength or agility that has a 5 procs per minute to put a nature dot on the target, and and after it expires, it bursts. Multiple applications overlap, like Iron Fur. And the trinket is just a 3 procs per minute thing where you do a fairly hefty physical damage proc that increases in damage by 2% for every 1% of health the target is missing. With a set bonus of the trinket now hits 2 targets and applies the weapon dot to them. And I just know it's going to be one of those. I'm personally praying that weapon and trinket drop at the same time. Because it'll be so much easier just to hand both of them to one person and deal with that moaning than the inevitable moaning of, oh, this person got the trinket, now I'm never gonna get the weapon. Or vice versa. They got the weapon, so now I'm never gonna get the trinket. Functionally, in my own opinion, I definitely aimed, depending how big it is for the class, aim to complete the set bonus. If it's like if the trinket's like a B tier and becomes S tier when you get both of the weapon and the trinket, yeah, I might prioritize making sure person gets the set.
Yeah, use whichever one, whatever drops first. That roll, whoever wins that roll also gets the other one.
The only thing that would really override that is if for whatever reason somebody has like a veteran trinket for whatever reason. Which, fully speaking, I'll be blunt, I'm fully prepared for select people to just not want to roll on normal gear because it means they lose their opportunity on the heroic gear. And I'm gonna be blunt. If I see it's pretty apparent that certain people of a certain type of clan to just pass on the normal trinket even though it's an S tier trinket because they want the heroic one, I might be more inclined to give it to someone else who hasn't, the heroic one to someone who doesn't have it yet. Besides them.
I mean, if somebody gets the trinket regardless of, or gets one or the other regardless of level, I would like to get them decked out with the 2.
Yeah.
And then we'll go off of, you know, if somebody gets a trinket through LFR or something and then winds up a trinket drops in the raid, I'd like to try to not have slight upgrades go to people, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, so if somebody has it, they don't roll on it if it drops in the raid.
Yeah. Ultimately, I think one thing is going to be very drilled clear. There better be no bitching out loot because all the loot now is basically null and void. Now that the heroic raid vault's going to drop us myths pieces.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, it'll be nice to get a heroic one over a champion one, but at some point it's gonna be in the vault for myth, and that's honestly the biggest change I am so thrilled for because
Too far away.
literally it means I'm no longer gonna be fully gate kept from my abyss. Also means my druid will start getting some heroic gear from the vault when I do my normal pug runs. I like how Blizzard remarked how some people are complaining about the gear being easier to get and how it's gonna like make bad players into the pool. Well, Ian had a pretty good response towards that in the interview. Where was it exactly? Item level is pretty much means nothing at this point in the game.
I have noticed there hasn't really seemed to be, as far as what I've seen and actually paid attention to, which isn't too much, but like, you know, if you have a veteran level bis item, it's still it can still hold you over for
Oh yeah.
quite a while.
Yeah, the item level number means absolutely nothing. Like, realistically, are you gonna invite the Oh god, I haven't played in so long. Let me check my eye level. Are you more inclined to invite the 283 with a 2600 with like a 2500 rating in Mythic Plus, or one with a 200 rating? Like,
Yeah.
the answer is pretty cut and dry. Like,
Yeah,
item level we don't use
rating
anymore.
is definitely, yeah. IO is definitely way better than eye level. What people look for, not really way better, but that's what they look for, is your rating over eye level. I've definitely noticed that. It's alright. Eye level comes back into play once Wrath Classic drops.
Yeah. Back when gear actually meant something. Hell, eye level's still being forced in TBC Classic. At least when I tried to find Rage, it was like, looking for people must be this gear score. It's 20-year-old content. How hard is it for people to press one button and read a threat meter? Which, spoiler alert, I have learned is actually extremely difficult.
Man, one thing that I've got a couple times, there's been runs where extra shit was pulled and it goes sideways real fast. And being able to throw Innervate on the healer and it just, there's so much stuff it's really, really nice, the utility of a druid.
Yeah. Actually, if you go Bear Druid, you'll get the significantly cooler Innovate. I forget what they reworked it to do, but it generates, I think, 25% of that mana back over 5 seconds now, instead of making spells free for 8 seconds. Which to most of the healers is pretty friggin' big. Yeah. I remember when I was leveling my warrior to get ready for TBC, I always carried a sword and shield on me in case something went sideways or whatever. And I saw the tank was just getting slammed. Pop the sword on, weapon swap macro, defensive stance, taunt the one hard hitting target, and just sit there spamming Thunder Armor on it. Multiple targets on that paladin. He'll handle the odd few. I am more than capable of sitting there and taking a hit from one. I will admit, I am sort of glad I got my dungeon boost before Blizzard realized stuff had to be fixed. Because, oh my god, it became impossible to find any dungeon as a warrior the moment they did the hotfix to fix the armor values.
Yeah, that was crazy. How much that made it impossible for people to, any melee, to get a group.
I will admit, one of the other things I liked during that little short story was the remark towards Haranir alcohol. What is this? Looks unfit for anything alive.
Kept trying to do my, what was it, Ravage on this orc and the shaman head aggro, but they kept running around in circles, so I couldn't get a fucking hit on its back. That was frustrating. I wonder why this guy couldn't keep threat on anything, but he didn't have Righteous Fury on. That's what I was like, you have Righteous Fury on? And they got a maybe, lol.
Those are the interactions I like in Classic.
Yeah, I'm not upset about it. The amount of times I forgot shit in every expansion.
My personal favorite reply is, looks both ways. Yes.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't think there's anything in here for me either. Oh. Shoulders off last boss, that's it. Chest 2. I like that hit rating. Got a blue sword out of a chest. And I was all excited. It was a blue one-handed strength sword. Till I saw I was for level 52. I go, thank you, Outlands.
Not be interrupted. Stay away from me.
Oh, what's the next fate? We do Black Temple, and then was it Hyjal and Sunwell?
Hyjal, then Black Temple, and then it's Sunwell. Yep, the great race of not being attuned to Black Temple and demanding glaives be yours.
My blood will be the end of you.
That dog is passed out. Her mouth's open, bottom teeth showing. God, the technicians in Blood Furnace are so brutal. Sorry.
Energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Not bad. Yeah, what they said.
For the Naru! For the light!
Noted. Ooh, my thumb.
Illidan is an elegant being. I will crush him and reclaim our land as my own.
Ooh, these crits. Opale.
Ignorant mustn't let him loose! What is this? What have you done? You'll ruin everything! Closer. Come closer. And burn!
I could definitely hold aggro better than this paladin. What we need in that chest? And I want it. Nice. Need to get more. What does it take? Wild thorn root. Turn these two quests in. Vendor trash. $17. Yeah, we're gonna do that. 61, 61. We're gonna do that one. Just wondering why the side of my head hurt yesterday. I felt it because Monday when I went to go change the rear tire on old coworker's scooter, undid a bolt and the muffler. I was laying down with my head underneath, and the muffler fell on the side of my head. Got a pretty good bruise right above my ear. That will do it. Now I just need to run slave pens. I'll have those quests done.
Well met. Go with honor, friend. Light bless you.
No! Keep your feet on the ground!
See you soon.
Coolio. Damage is not terrible. It's a lot of fire buffs. Ugh. Let's go repair all this stuff. Fly back down to Shat.
Here there.
Watch your back.
Golly.
How are ya? Watch your back.
Golly. Them puppers. Hi, Winnie. Let me go on 3.5 hours. I gotta feed them soon. Might actually call it and get them fed. You girls hungry? You want dinner? There she is. Ooh, the stretches. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna cut the stream. I'm gonna go feed the girls. Because babies be hungries. As you can see. Thank you everybody for stopping in. I always appreciate the support. Until next time. Have a good night. I'll see maybe later. I might stream a little bit later tonight. See if I'm awake or not. But until next time.